Hey guys, wanted to walk you through the one-handed tourniquet application I was talking about the other day. This is my training tourniquet that I use when I'm working with people, show them how to use this thing. So this is basically just a cat tourniquet. It's designed to be used to restrict the flow of blood, stop bleeding. I have it wrapped up right now to make it easily to deploy with one hand. So if I had to, I could just grab a hold of it. Let's say this arm was hurt, I could grab a hold of it. I can just grab it, and right there it opened up already. So now I can just put it on my arm, bring it over. I've got a little tab here. I point this tab towards the heart, just pull it, and now with only one hand, I've got the thing on. I can use this, turn it until I feel the flow stop, until I see the red blood stop. Tuck it in the top up here so that it holds it. Bring this back over the top of this, so you want to actually include this as you're bringing this over. Bring it back over, tuck it back underneath, then come back up to the white piece here that started, and then just put that over the top of it, and then I can put a time on it that I actually put that on, and we're good to go. So that's the actual application of it with just one hand. Of course I use my teeth to get it started, but you get the idea. And then take it off is the same thing. Run it all the way around, and then you can pull it off. You don't actually have to undo this when you do that because you're releasing the whole thing. Now to fold this up for the one-handed tourniquet, it's a little different than a lot of the places you'll see out there. First thing I start with is my tab here. Pull the tab all the way off and then offset it here a little so that it's sticking up a little here at the top, right here, so that I can actually grab it. Because if I have it perfectly on there, now I'm fighting to try and grab that. You want to be able to have it offset a little bit so that you've got a tab there that you can grab a hold of to pull. So that's going to be the offset at the top right there. Then I just flatten that down, leave it like that. Then for the belt itself, I take the belt all the way out, and I start folding the belt back up to the top there, and just keep folding it back and forth and back and forth. And as you fold it into itself, your Velcro is going to start sticking, which you want, because it's going to help keep it in place. So I'm just going to fold it back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until I get to this end here. This end then is going to go through. It's only going to go through a little bit, and then it's going to fold back down. So now, unlike a lot of places that'll show you to pull this out and have about 6 inches out, I like to have it just a little bit out, folded like that. It's a buddy system, and then tuck that in. It's a buddy system, so now I've got it all nice folded up. I can stick it in a holder on my belt, or I can stick it in one of my pockets. And what's nice about it is I can pull this tab off, I can stick it in the pocket, and then I can have this just sticking out of the pocket. So I'm not wearing a shirt that has a pocket in it like that right now, but let's say this was an actual shirt that I could tuck those into. Then this little tab is going to stick out of my pocket, and anybody that's in my mag will know that that little tab means that there's a tourniquet sitting in that pocket. Because I may not be able to tell them where the tourniquet is, or I may be busy doing something and they can see it and they can pull it out of the back of my pack or the back of whichever pocket it's stuck in. This also allows it, if you do extend it out, look how big that hole is. Now I could put it over almost any size leg. I can get it around any arm a lot easier. The way they fold them up, that hole's a lot smaller. I like the hole to be nice and big, because once I get a hold of this tab and I pull that tab, it doesn't matter how big the hole is at that point, I can close it just by pulling more until I get it closed. So that's how I like to roll my tourniquets. I like to keep them as open as possible, size-wise, so that when I go to deploy them, I've got the whole thing deployed and not just a piece of it deployed. and it's pretty easy to remember how to put it back together so that it goes back in my pocket and back in storage, just like that. Hope that helps. Hope you guys have a better idea of what a one-handed tourniquet application looks like now.